Hey, good morning. I had a friend who is a school administrator make a comment this week that in going back to school for the first day, in order to get back into the building before the students arrived, that coming home from school, he was realizing that he was completely exhausted from the first day back at work since March. He had been working from home this whole time, but in being back in the building, trying to figure out what the next steps were, he was noticing that he was completely exhausted and just wanted to be at home. And the light bulb kind of went off in my head that in going back to school in these next few weeks, that we are all going to have that same experience. It has been since March since we have been in these buildings, since students have been active, since teachers have been active, since parents and coworkers have had to navigate school bus routes, school schedules, and we really don't know what's going to happen. And those first few days are going to be chaotic and exhausting. Knowing that, paying attention to that, accepting that is going to make a big difference in terms of how these next few weeks go. Even if you don't have children, even if you don't have students in school, you know people who are going to go through this experience. They're going to be trying to get their work done. They're going to try and be present in the things that they need to be doing while their children are trying to navigate school. My ask is for some sense of heightened awareness that this is happening and some patience with everyone around you as we go through it. I have a great sense of gratitude for the administrators, the teachers, the school boards who are trying to navigate through all of these complex obstacles with the pandemic and all of the decisions around us. There aren't any great decisions, and everyone that you meet, from the cafeteria workers to the facility coordinators to the bus drivers, are doing the best that they can to try and help keep everyone safe and get to where they need to be. My ask is for you to be patient with that. My ask is for you to be patient with yourself, because I imagine we are each going to have some form of that exhaustion as we go through this giant transition back into school. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to how you're reacting, and are you trying at least to be patient as we make these steps? Please, most of all, be patient with the students. This is something new that they've never done before, and there are a lot of fears, there are a lot of questions, there's a lot of anxiety, and we are all going to be tired at the end of every day. If you're finding yourself being anxious and tired and don't know what to do with it, I'd be happy to have a conversation about that and figure out ways to cope. But my hope is that the school year goes well and that everyone does the best that they can. Please feel free to comment below. I'm John Rhoads. This is Rhoads Life Coaching. I hope you're able to find purpose and meaning in daily life.